Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point have the singular honor and privilege to invite to give his opening remarks a former Senate President pro tempore, an elder statesman, the chairman of this occasion, Senator John Azuta Mbata, DSSRS.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Nigeria, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Rivers State, may I most humbly appeal to stand on the already established protocols. Please permit me to congratulate His Excellency the Governor, and through him the government and the people of Rivers State on the grand occasion of His Excellency's celebration of his 1 year in office. We're delighted that your 1 year has been very momentous and full of accomplishments. And we're thankful that this morning you have called everybody. Would like to thank you for showing such audacity. You have called us to account for your stewardship. This is not a usual phenomenon with many governments and many governors around Nigeria. Would like to thank you for it, and we pray that the government continues along that path of sustainable growth and development, along the path of democracy. We're told that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. What that means is that democracy is about the people. The leaders are to serve the people. The leaders are to account to the people. The leaders are to be responsible to the people. So we're glad that such an occasion has presented itself for our leader, in this case, our servant leader, to patronize the people by accounting and showing a scorecard. I congratulate you most heartily for this great achievement. Permit me to make one or two comments on the concept of democracy, sovereignty, and accountability. I won't be speaking for long. Popular sovereignty connotes the fact that power belongs to the people. It is the people that leaders are called upon to serve. It is true that a lot of our religious leaders say power belongs to God. I agree. But that power is demonstrated through elections and democracy. So ultimately, the people play the role of choosing their leaders through regular and periodic elections. And also, the people have the mandate to renew or refuse to renew the mandate periodically. So if the people are the centerpiece of democracy and sovereignty, then the leaders must strive to be seen and to be serving the people. And that is why today's event is very, very commendable. And this is something that we hope that other parts of the country will copy. You need to tell the people what you have done for them. You need to tell the people what you have achieved for them. Harold Laswell said that politics is the authoritative allocation of power backed by resources. What he's saying basically is that the politics is about what and how resources are deployed in the overall interest of the people. So it's commendable that having worked for 1 year, His Excellency has decided to brief the people on how far he has gone. The essence of accountability in government is to uphold the crux of democracy and to generate public trust, to enhance public interest, to play by the rules, under the rule of law, all to generate good governance. It is accountability that ensures responsibility and transparent exercise of power in the public interest. Without accountability, it is very easy for people in power to get carried away and to think that it is about them. It is actually about the people, not the players. Accountability provides the opportunity for the players to explain and account for performance in office and how they have exercised the powers and the office that have been entrusted to them. We're glad that His Excellency has chosen the path of transparency and accountability as Governor of Rivers State. It is therefore my pleasure at this point to declare this forum open and to say that the Governor has set a tremendous pace which would be very, very difficult to match. We're used to master governors who see the people as their servants, master governors who do not feel obliged to make any explanations, master governors that you must bow and kowtow to, master governors that have put their personal interests far above the interest of the people. So we commend you, Your Excellency, and thank you very much for what you have been doing, and we pray that you do even more. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Thank you very much. Please let's put our hands together for the chairman of this occasion, distinguished Senator John Azuta, distinguished service star of Rivers State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we put our hands together and welcome the award-winning troupe of the Rivers State Council for Arts and Culture as they present a play titled The Reality. Please put your hands together for them.
Now, the claimant. My Lord, I have always been the first to be here. Ojirijibo. Ojirijibo. All right? We are all ears. We want to hear you. You can go ahead. My Lord, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have made a mistake already. Maybe later we'll correct it. My Lord, you see this man here, this black man standing at me here, is ungrateful, greedy, and evil. Now listen to me, young man. You have no right whatsoever here to declare or judge anyone here. This man is not evil until so proven. Is that clear? Now what is that clear? I am not. But then what have I said now? That is annoying everybody. You can go ahead with your speech again and go ahead. At least can I continue? Continue. Thank you. This man here, since he took over office, he has done nothing. Just empowering the people, empowering the people, empowering the people. And then we said, look, what about we that we together? What about we, the structure? The other day, we hear that he was quarreling with market women in the market. If You want peace? We'll give him peace. You don't want peace? No problem. I am telling you that this man has done virtually nothing. He wants to destroy our structure.
Defendant, do you have anything to say? Are you guilty or not guilty?
I am not guilty. Upon moving into this new office, I realized that my people were in need. So I had to make sure they were well taken care of.
Lights. When he was doing all this, did he consult us? Did you consult us?
Do not pay attention to him. Look, Chief, the people first.
All right. Now, do you have one or two witnesses you can call? Let's hear from them. At least to confirm what you have said.
Indeed, the people are my witnesses.
One by one. Let's hear them. One by one.
Your Highness, these people are our witnesses. We are talking about something that is within the family, within the structure. Why are you doing it?
Can you hold your peace? One by one.
I have personally witnessed numerous construction projects, such as those at Elele Omoku Road, Ogoni Anoni Unity Road, and the Potako Ringi Road. Please give it to me. Not only that, my lord. What about phase 2 of the Trans-Calabari Road? Emoha, Calabari Road, dualization. So many things have been done.
He did all this. Okay.
My chief, what about Egbema, Eternal Road?
I can't hear you. Take this mic.
What about Egbeda Internal Road? What about phase 1 of Port Harcourt electrical village? See, as we speak right now, he has already directed the start of phase 2.
Immediately phase 2.
Yes.
He has directed.
Oh, God, you are a good man. You can see that the people in your community, including the civil servants, are happy with you. You helped them achieve their goals and still want to do more for them. Oga, may God bless you, sir.
So, prior to the promotion,
A student.
my father was unable to cover my tuition. And then he gave my father a Christmas bonus of 100,000 naira.
Oh, that's
Thank you, sir. Even at the River State University and University of Port Harcourt, he fulfilled his promise and did a job. Thank you, sir. Sir, on behalf of the students in this Mindiama community, we say thank you.
That's a great one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. He has also provided subsidy intervention buses for everybody in the state, both indigent and with the non-indigent. He has done so much. And you know these buses are free, sir.
Free.
Not only that,
Okay.
he has also reopened the River State Transportation Company. My Lord, sir,
He has
as we
opened it.
speak, they are emotional.
They are emotional.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's-
Neighbors, even in the health sector, employment is ongoing. He has also equipped the River State Teaching Hospital. Oga, you are a visionary leader. Yes. God will continue to bless you for us.
It is an issue that I don't have witness. It's a mistake we have made, we'll correct it.
Money na money, money na money, money na money, money na money. My people, sir,
market women?
Yes.
Okay.
And he has also promised us very soon. I mean, very soon. He's going to open my own market for us. See, you know, he also gave every market woman 400 billion to support their small scale business. Isn't that good? Money na money, money na money, money na money, money na money.
Thank you very much. The evidence are enough. We cannot waste time any further. Now, Ochiri Jibo, are you guilty or not guilty?
My lord, I thought you would not even allow me to talk. Now that you have allowed me, I have something to say. You see, it is not like that. The problem is that all these things they are mentioning, before he started carrying them out, did he consult us? Did he consult the structure? He did not consult the structure. All we are saying is that, look, this thing is the system. You consult the structure. Now, the other day, he went to, that was on 1st of May. He was at the workers and the men asked me that as soon as federal government approves the minimum wage, he will be the first to pay. Did he consult us? He did not consult us. And we are hearing right now that he now wants to implement the 10,000 employment of the youths. Did he consult us? That's what I said.
Now, young man, hold it. You are hiding from the question I asked you. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Your Highness, what about we that put him there? What about the structure? He wants to destroy the structure. We will not allow it.
Are you guilty or not guilty?
Your Highness, you are the one deciding.
You are guilty.
Now, if they say I am guilty, you should all know that all the reason why we are fighting him is that we just want to protect our structure. We want to be relevant. That's all. So I am a little guilty and a little not guilty.
Now, without wasting time, you'll listen to my verdict. For misinforming the people and trying to mislead them concerning this gallant leader, young and visionary leader. Without wasting time, I would want to tell you, this leader is like an eagle with target. And as he comes down, he comes for his target. He takes his time and he doesn't mix. Once more again, I am declaring that you be sentenced immediately. Gentlemen, carry this man away now.
Sentence for protecting the structure.
You and your structure will be arrested now. Carry him away.
Your Highness, we will protest this. We will appeal it. You can't keep us irrelevant. We must protect the structure. The structure first. We will protect it. We will protect it. We will protect it. We will protect it.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the River State Council for Arts and Culture for such a wonderful play and dance steps. Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point invite to give a speech with all humility, a seasoned accountant, an astute administrator, a strong, determined, focused, purposeful, and responsible leader, the human face of governance, the Governor of River State, His Excellency, Sir Siminalai Fubara, Grand Servitor of River State.
Foundation of democracy from 1999 to date. Sir, Dr. Peter Odili, and your amiable wife. Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor, the former Governor of our dear state, Sir Sebastian Obeya, my able lieutenant, the Deputy Governor of our dear state, and also the Speaker of the River State House of Assembly, the Honorable Chief Judge of our dear state, and your brother, the President of the Customary Court of Appeal, and your brother judges that are here, members of the National Assembly, members of the State Assembly, the Secretary to the State Government, our leaders that are here, Right the Honorable Austin Obara, Chief Secondus, Dr. Samson Dada, and other leaders that are here with us. Our royal fathers that are here, well dressed in your very colorful attires. Our religious leaders that are also here with us. Other invited guests, permanent secretaries, head of agencies, special guest of honors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me especially appreciate the chairman of this event, Senator John Mbada, for accepting to honor us today. I want to say thank you. Well, anytime we call you, you have always responded. What we are doing today, I believe, have been done before, but we are doing it differently. That is why our case is different. First, let me welcome you to today's town hall meeting for the presentation of our administration first year performance report. But in the real sense of it is 4 months performance report. You gave me the greatest honor and opportunity to serve River State as your governor a year ago. Today, I wish to express my heartfelt thanks to all of you who helped me with this priceless opportunity to serve. A lot has changed in the political landscape since I took the oath of office, but we remain committed to the covenant we made a year ago to put Rivers State first, defend our interests, and ensure that our people get the dividends of democracy and good governance. We started this journey with a bang. We were focused, we were determined to make the change. We promised with a sense of urgency. But then, somehow, we suddenly found ourselves in the cesspit of crisis, barely 3 months into our tenure. It was not just an ordinary political crisis. It was a vicious, existential crisis. But thanks goodness, the worst is over. We have successfully defended our rights and opportunity to govern our states and advance its progresses in freedom, and we will continue to prevail. For us, any government, what is named, must be accountable, responsive, and responsible for the security and well-being of the people. Having managed the affair of our state for 1 year, in brackets, 4 months, including dispensing public resources, it is only proper that we render account with a public presentation of performance record. I am therefore pleased to stand before you to present our scorecard for the first 1 year we have been in office as the executive arm of the government of Rivers State. Recall that we promised to deliver to our people our core priorities of economic growth, infrastructure, healthcare, education, and agriculture, as contained in our blueprint for building a viral, resilient, and progressive state that caters to the need of the people. Today, I am proud to report that despite the unprecedented challenge, our first year was marked by significant achievements. We can all see and attest to. Roads and other infrastructures. From the onset, we believe that infrastructure is key to the sustainable development. Without adequate infrastructures, we strive in vain for a secure, safer, economical, vibrant, developed, and prosperous River State. As patriots, we are all looking forward to the day when all River States will be interconnected by roads and bridges, which only the government can make possible in partnership with the private sectors and our development partners. The fact and figures shows that we inherited 34 uncompleted road projects worth over 225 billion spread across 13 local government areas of Rivers State. Out of this number, 12 including Oyibo, Okoloma Road in Oyibo, Alode One Road in Eleme, Mbodaya Road in Obiakpo local government, Igbo Uhuduga Road in Ahoda East, Udemede Road in Ahoda West local government, Ahoda East local government area, Omoko Eligwe Krigene Road in Oba Ebema Ndoni local government area, Edeka Internal Road in Obiakpo local government area, Obakri Internal Road in Emowa local government area, Omoko Internal Road in Ikwere local government area, the Andoni section of the Ogoni Andoni Popo Unity Road in Andoni local government area, the Emowa Tema Junction Road, the Omok Ebema Road, the Ebeda Internal Road have all been completed, while the rest, including the dualization of Ahoda Omok Road, are ongoing. We initiated the construction of 9 new roads projects of our own, worth 534 billion 332 million, including these roads are the Port Harcourt Dual Carriage Ring Road, you're all aware of that, the Ndoni Junction Oneta Creek Link Road in Onaga local government area, the Umu Akala Mberi Road in Omoma local government area, the Aleto Ebubu Eteo Road in Eleme local government area, the Iboche Ndoni Road in Onaga, extension of the Chokocho Iboche Road in Eche local government area that links River State to its boundary with Imo State, the dualization of Elele Ebeda Omok Road, construction of the Akania Obogoro Road in Obiakpo local government area, and the big elephant in the house, Trans-Calabari, the true and real Trans-Calabari Ring Road, which is recently awarded. I wish to emphasize that with a combined cost of 528 billion, the 50.15 kilometer ring road, the dualization of Elele, Ebeda, Omok Road, and the Trans-Calabari projects are 3 most ambitious road projects ever carried out by any government in Rivers State. The 50.15 kilometer Port Harcourt dual carriage ring road with 6 flyovers, 1 river crossing, walkway, drains, and street lights, spanning 6 local government areas, was awarded to Julius Berger, Nigerian, at the cost of 195.3 billion for a 36 months completion period. The speed with which the project is advancing shows that the administration is in a hurry to deliver this project before the due date, with the down payment of 77%, which is about 149 billion to the contractor. That is what we pay to the contractors. Presently, work on the project is progressing satisfactorily from the 6 different locations. The 33.5 kilometer Elele Ebeda Omok road was awarded on the 26th of March 2024 at the cost of 80.8 billion naira to Kremberg Construction Company with a down payment of 50%, which is 40.4 billion. The duration of this project is 24 months completion, and the contractor has since commenced work on this project. The 12.1 kilometer all swamp with 6 bridges Trans-Calabari Road, which stretches from Rumolumene to Bakana and Tobia, was awarded to Lubrix Construction Company Limited on the 20th of May 2024 at the cost of 225.3 billion, with a down payment of 30%, which is 67.5 billion already. The duration of this project is 36 months, and we believe before the 36 months, we will not gather to commission that project. It is also necessary to reiterate that only the Port Harcourt Ring Road is being funded by borrowed fund. I repeat, it is only the Port Harcourt Ring Road that is being funded by loan, so that you understand. The Elele, Ebeda, Momok Road, the Trans-Calabari Road are being funded from accumulated savings. When they were asking, what are they doing with this money? We do not need to go to Abuja and spend our money. We do not need to go and make friends with the big people who wear Abada and all those things. Our friends are improving our states, and that is why we were saving. And by the special grace of God, if you add 67.5 plus 40 plus 4, you can see that conveniently we saved over 100 and something billion to fund this project without any stress. I wish to assure you that we are determined to complete this ambitious road project within the lifespan of this administration to advance interconnectivity across the states, enhance movement of goods and services, and accelerate the social economic development of the impacted communities and the entire state in general. It is also pertinent to note that funding of these projects has not deeply affected the government's capacity to deliver other projects and services to our states and our people. As of today, we are paid in the areas, we are paid in the sum of 6.1 billion on the Woji Aleto Alesa Refinery Road and Bridge. We have paid 4 billion for the Bori Internal Road. You are aware of our situation there. We have also paid over 5.6 billion for the Lelewo Internal Road. We have also paid over 873.4 million for the unveiling and reclamation work at Aborima. We have also paid over 512 billion for the sand filling and reclamation work at Kola. We also paid over 896.8 million for the ongoing distilling and evacuation of debris and maintenance work at the Interwalba Canal to control the perennial overflow and flooding of the environment during the rainy season from that source. We do hope and pray that the contractors of these projects, most of which are from the communities, will return to the site and ensure that the completion of this project for the benefit of their community and people. Having received final payment from the government, community leaders should monitor and ensure that these contracts are fully executed to specification and have themselves to blame if they do not monitor the contractors. Education delivery. At inception, we inherited several uncompleted secondary schools, reconstruction and other projects. On assumption of office, we quickly released funds to complete these schools and deliver them for public use. To this end, we made final payments of 701.9 million for the completion and delivery of secondary school in Dumeprikon. We paid 355.6 million for Calabari National College. We paid 329.3 million for Government Secondary School, Borukiri, the completion. We paid 379.7 million for Government Secondary School, Eneka, the completion. We paid 461.9 million for Government Secondary School, Emo. We paid 134 million for the completion of Comprehensive Secondary School, Alisa. It happened to be my first school when I started government work. So that one, the money is not much. We are very economical, so we didn't pay much there. We paid 1,142 million for the completion of Community Secondary School, Kuruma. And funny enough, the man who paid the money is one of those people who go on air to abuse us. That's what have we done. You know the man now. We paid 1,863 million for Comprehensive Secondary School, Okaki. One of the social media boys benefited from there. We paid it for the completion of renovation of that school. We paid 585 million for the completion and furnishing of Government Secondary School at Tawa. Unfortunately, as the man received the money, he ran away, but we used the EFCC to return it back. We also paid over 2 billion for Government Secondary School, Government Girls Secondary School, Ahoda. Work is going on there. I have to commend the contractor. They're doing a good job. We also paid 1.5 billion for the reconstruction of the famous grammar school, Okrika Grammar School. I believe work is going on there too. We also paid 612 million for the furnishing of the University of Port Harcourt Convocation Arena. I believe the school is already using the arena because we did everything within our power to put it to use. We paid over 700 million naira for the law school campus in Yenagoa. It is part of the project we inherited. And because of the importance of the law school, we didn't abandon it. We funded it for completion. We released over 1,902 million as matching fund for Universal Basic Education Board for the provision of infrastructures, including rehabilitation of basic education schools. It is noteworthy that the State Universal Basic Education Board has used this fund and, to the glory of God, rehabilitated over 50 basic education schools across the states. Still in education, we spent within our administration timeline, we spent 2.6 billion for the supply of textbooks to all levels of education in the state school system. We have paid in 2023 1.1 billion for WAEC registration, senior secondary registration rather, 973.5 million for NECO registration, 369.1 million for basic education certificate exam, 1.1 billion in the year 2024 for WAEC, 606 million for basic education exam, NECO, and a lot more. I don't need, the figure is so much, but it will interest you that for 8 years, consumables were not provided for the conduct of examination, and we have started providing that for the senior secondary schools. We also paid 423 million. This money is scholarship that was given to indigenous students in the River State University that are studying medicine. They were not paid for how many years. We have redeemed it and made it a policy that anytime it is due, communicate us, we will meet our obligation. We did not end there. Grants that was pledged to the institution, we have redeemed the 1 billion naira grant pledge. Although there are many schools to be renovated, equipped, staffed, we decided to complete and deliver all ongoing school projects before embarking on a new construction, which we shall soon start after an audit of the state of their standing schools and assessment of their needs. Health delivery. Health is wealth, and our commitment to advancing the health, safety, and well-being of all residents cannot be overemphasized. It is for this reason that we made healthcare delivery a priority focus of our administration and deployed funds towards realizing these fundamental objectives. Shortly after we came into office, we commissioned and put to use. We did not just commission, but we ensured that it is put to use. The Kesley Harrison Memorial Hospital, the dental, maxillofacial, ENT, and ophthalmology hospital for public use. We spent the sum of 179 million for the Kesley Harrison and 112 million for dental, the dental hospital, respectively, for provision of basic amenities like materials, solar energy, and other things that are needed for the hospital to operate optimally. We spent the sum of 720 million for sundry equipment and material, including neurosurgical tools at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital, 100 million naira for additional 100 bed space for the orthopedic trauma surgical ward in the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital. We also equipped the intensive care units. We also spent over 343 million to construct a 400 capacity auditorium at the School of Nursing and Midwifery. We spent 300 million for accreditation purposes and 990 million rather for the repair of radiology equipment in the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital. We spent about 90 million naira to provide residence for our house officers, which prompted the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria to increase the number of house officers approved for the hospital from 64 to 96. We also launched the takeoff of the contributory health insurance scheme and provided 70 million takeoff grant to the board. Revitalizing the River State Emergency Services that was established by the administration of Sir Dr. Peter Odili and spent 157 million on medical emergency. You're also aware that when the Lassa fever outbreak came up, we immediately acted. We spent about 200 million naira to tackle that incident. I'm proud to say that with our intervention, over 35 primary health care centers through the state's primary health care board are functioning in our dear states. Finally, on health, we approved the implementation and review of consolidated salary scheme for medical doctors and the recruitment of 1,000 medical personnel in the medical service of our states. Economic growth, security, and workers' welfare. We inherited a state whose economy had remained on a declining trajectory despite its growth potential. And we needed to change this negative narrative for the better. We also needed to attract investments into the state and increase our internally generated revenue. Based as too much reliance on federal allocation was a challenge to the realization of our developmental goals. We therefore set up an IGRO Investment Advisory Committee that I happen to be the chairman, which is helping us to navigate our course for increased economic investment and internally generated revenue to accelerate economic growth, job creation, and advance the welfare and well-being of our people. 1 year down the line, we believe we are succeeding. Our internally generated revenue witnessed an astronomically increase from 12 billion naira to between 17 billion naira on off-peak period to 28 billion during peak period. We prioritize the security of life and property by supporting the security agencies to do what they know how to do best. Our commitment and strategy in safety and security are yielding the desired results, with lower crime rate reports in our home, office, communities, and neighborhood. Our liberalized, business-friendly economic policy and programs are boosting confidence and attracting local and international investors to invest in our state. Judging by the expression of interest offered we receive every month. We have kept our tax low, frozen the imposing of taxes on small businesses across the state, and also increased the ease of doing business in the state by eliminating the bureaucratic bottlenecks. No request for the signing of certificate of occupancy that remains in my office beyond 2 days, except if I am otherwise engaged beyond 2 days or out of town. We have established a 4 billion naira matching fund with the Bank of Industry to support existing and new micro, small, and medium-sized businesses to grow their businesses, to drive the economic growth, and create jobs and wealth for our citizens. Over 3,000 citizens and residents had applied to access this fund. And their businesses at a single-digit interest rate and a repayment period of 5 years. You can see that the money is free. 5 years to repay a loan. We remain committed to prompt regular payments of salary. When we came on board, the salary figure that we inherited was 5.6 billion. After the promotion exercise, those of you that are accountants or even engineers can do the calculation here. When you add 25% of 5.6, you can imagine what it is. The present salary bill of this administration is over 8.3 billion. That is what we pay as salary every month because of the effect or implementation of promotion for 11 years. So when people will say, what are they doing? we tap ourselves on the back. It is not easy. That alone is enough to impair our progress, affect our projects. But because our mantra is the people first, making the people happy, we will not go back on that promise. Pension and gratuity and other benefits to civil servants are paid promptly. We have also tried as much as we can to improve the state of our secretariat complex. Presently, we have engaged an engineer to go assess the structural suitability and what we can do to make it or give the secretariat a facelift. We have and will not fail in our legal, contractual, and financial obligation to our contractors, service providers, investors, and in respecting the rule of law, due process, and the constitutional rights of all residents and visitors alike. We are committed to economic diversification through agriculture, and we assure citizens we are really attracting investors to help us improve the agricultural sector of our states. We are going to take over every agricultural establishment by the previous administration that is not functioning to make them viable, because agriculture is the key in modern development. This will enable us to enhance food security, grow our economy, create jobs, and generate revenue for the government to enable us to embark on more projects. In addition, we have concluded plan to engage our youth in profitable agriculture and we have already applied to participate in the second phase of the Special Agro-Processing Zone project of the African Development Bank and all agricultural development scheme of the federal government. With all sense of humility, I am proud of the progress we have made in 4 months. I am also confident that although the progress may be slow, we are on the right path towards realizing our collective dream for a better river state. I acknowledge that the achievements we have recorded and the progress made would not have been possible without your enduring support and the significant roles you all played in different capacity, whether as legislator, judicial officers, political and opinion leaders, royal fathers, civil servants, the clergy, professionals, business men and women, youth, and ordinary citizens. I assure you that we will continue to build on what we have achieved. Neither would we fail to prioritize security, comfort, and welfare of our people, prosperity of our people, as they say, be all and end all of our administration. Our goal is to build a strong, resilient, and sustainable economic system to advance the security and well-being of all who live and do business in our state. I've been inspired by your unconditional love and support to never give up and to rather work harder to deliver more quality social economic projects and services to our state and make life more meaningful for all. Looking back, we have put Rivers State first and getting things done for everyone. And I am excited, as you are, what we have achieved together in the past 1 year, but in bracket 4 months. Finally, as I look forward to another fulfilling year of working with everyone to make our beloved state the greatest state in Nigeria, let me appeal to the opposition that we need peace and security, not crisis and trauma, for Rivers State to develop, grow from strength to strength, and occupy its pride of place in the Committee of States as the best place to visit, to work, to do business, and to raise our children. It's on this note, it is my privilege to thankfully present our administration. You call it 1 year scorecard, but I say 4 months report card, as a symbol of our commitment of transparency, accountability, effective service delivery. Once again, on behalf of my wife, we appreciate and remain grateful to all of you for the opportunity to serve our state and work hard to deliver these issues that matters most to the quality of life and those of our children. Let me thank every one of you and make God bless you all. Thank you. God bless
you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that was a comprehensive and detailed account of stewardship rendered by His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the unveiling of the scorecard. May I respectfully invite to join His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, and support him as he unveils the scorecard. May I invite the chairman of this occasion, distinguished Senator John Azuta Mbata, also to support His Excellency as a former Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Sir Dr. Peter Odili, CON, GSSRS, and his wife, Her Excellency Honorable Justice Mary Odili, JSC retired. Also working hand in hand with His Excellency to unveil the scorecard is the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Her Excellency Professor Mrs. Ngozi Maodo, DSSRS. The Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Victor Okojumbo, will be joining His Excellency, the Chief Judge of Rivers State, my Lord Honorable Justice Simeon Chibuzo Amadi, DSSRS, and the President, Customary Court of Appeal, Rivers State, my Lord, the Honorable Justice Ihemnacho Wilfred Opuzo, DSSRS. May I now respectfully invite the Governor of Rivers State to step forward in unveiling the scorecard. His Excellency Sir Siminalayi Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what we have before us here is a record of our activity actively for 4 months. But you know, it would be improper to say 4 months. So we prepared it for 1 year. So what we have here is a simple record of our activity, the grounds that we have covered, gains made, and also areas that we are still traversing. The record might not have completely everything, but it gives you an idea of where we were when we came in, where this administration has taken the government of Rivers State to, and a picture of how the future will look like. Let me, on this note, with every one of you that are here to support me, unveil this to the glory of God. Thank you.
His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Fubara, Grand Service of Rivers State, unveiling the scorecard of the first year of his administration.
The things that are impossible, the things that money cannot buy, they are the things that he has done. What my father cannot do, what my mother cannot do, he has done it in the hand. Almighty Father, Father, receive what I know. Father, receive what I know.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that was the unveiling of the scorecard of the first year of His Excellency Sasiminalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. We still have an interactive session just after now, so please, if we have any questions for any sector or on any sector of our economy that we want to ask His Excellency and members of his Executive Council, please kindly note them down or signify, and we will be attending to you. Thank you so much. We'll be taking questions after now, and distribution copies of the scorecard will be done right now. Thank you so much. Please, let's put our hands together for His Excellency. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're now down to the interactive session. We know that members of the public may have a few questions for the administration of His Excellency. Please, if you have a question, kindly indicate, and we will bring the microphone to you. Or you could write them down on a paper and we'll read them out. Thank you so much. Okay, we have one person behind who has indicated. Please, can we have the microphone taken to him? We will take the questions in another 5 minutes, so just indicate and we'll identify you. But for now, we'll have the La Vie Band, Lolia Ogan La Vie Band International, entertain us for a few minutes while the distribution of the scorecard booklet is being done. Thank you so much. Let's just settle down on our seats and we will be attended to. Thank you. We're calling for questions, written questions for now. Written questions, please. If you've written down down your question, please pass it on to me. Thank you so much.
Yellow sissy the four corner, put in on the chop, waiting the consumption, only whatever. That's nature. Cause there's no hurry in life. Yellow sissy, why not take time? No one just send for money. Because money don't kill you. I say yellow sissy the four corner. Put it on a job. Wait till they come some more. Money power. Yellow sissy sit down for corner, put in on a job. Yellow sissy sit down for corner, put in on a job. Waiting for the master. What can you tell me? Waiting for the master. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? Why you do me so? What can you tell me? Why you do me so? Yeah, mama. Our Father, reach out to heaven.